Alright guys, so today I have got a squad builder around the lone legend Paul Scholes. Now this team is a fun team. It's just a random team that I've chucked together with a few players that I like and plus some investment for footies. Now I'd recommend you guys invest for footies cards, but obviously it's a bit of a risky game at the moment because so many people's already clicked onto that and they're already investing. It really does depend on some of the players that EA release as footies SBCs and what the requirements are. No one knows them yet. Obviously we are going to get the premium end of era footies legends sort of thing, so I'm thinking like Gerrard might get one, Totti might get one and stuff like that. I think they're going to require a high rated team to acquire, but obviously it's all a voting system as well. But anyway guys, we are going to build a team around Scholes. Now there is a few random players in here. I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail we've got Alex Hunter in. I'll give you some alternatives if you would like. I literally just put them in because I wanted to have a little bit of fun with this team. That's why you'll notice in the title it doesn't say overpowered, because this team is by no stretch of the imagination an overpowered team. It's just, you know, a fun team, what I enjoyed with some decent players in. So as you can see in the goalkeeper position, we are with Keylor Navas. Pretty decent, very expensive at the moment, 8.1k. It might have gone down, he might have even gone up. At right back, we do go with Abate, one of the best right backs on the game. And to get him a link up, we do go with Barzagli, another expensive player. And we also go with Varane on the left-hand side. But Barzagli, 9.9k, very expensive, and 6,300 coins for Varane. It's like we're going back to the start of the game when these players were ridiculously overpriced. Anyway, in at left back, we go with Jose Gaia, just a pace demon, and I'm sure some of you guys really do like his card. A lot of people enjoy him this year, especially for that pace. And then in centre mid, we go with a team of the season Vieira, 34,500. I picked him up just in case there's a requirement for a team of the season card. I can see EA doing that. It's something that it's just something EA would do, you know, and it being 89 rated is a good one to pick up. The second centre mid is Marquisio. What a card this is. I think this is one of the third or fourth time I've used him this year. Really always have enjoyed his card. 11k paid for him. Really good stats, really well rounded. I'd love to try his team of the season. Then in at right wing we go with Mane, someone who I enjoy, but he's just not what it says on the card. Like, he's got really good stats, but in-game he feels just like a pacey player, and that's what I enjoy about him. His shooting isn't great, but he's actually not that bad of a card. Then at left wing, we go with Sterling. Now, I was going to go with Scott Sinclair. I don't know why I had Scott Sterling in my head. Scott Sinclair. I was going to go with his team of the season, but there was no point in it. Like, his team of the season was ridiculously overpriced in my opinion. And then of course at striker we do go with Alex Hunter. Now you can obviously go and get Daniel Sturridge. I did put Daniel Sturridge in. I thought I had him in my club already. I searched England, Liverpool, and Alex Hunter came up, so I was like, I might as well use him. He's obviously not the greatest card by any stretch of the imagination. He's just a fun card to use, and I feel like a lot of people don't use him anymore. Obviously he's not a meta player, so I understand that, but it's quite enjoyable. But obviously you can get so many replacements here. You can get Lukaku and a right wing from Everton, or a right mid, or a Belgian right mid if there is any. You can do so much like just with this front two here and keep Sterling in, and it works perfectly. So it's up to you guys who you replace and what you replace. But anyway, this is the team, guys. Sorry I've rushed it, my camera is about to die. And yeah, it's a pretty fun team. Not the greatest team, I'll be 100% honest, but it's a pretty fun team, and obviously a lot of these players may go up in price in a couple of days. So anyway guys, let's get into the highlights with this team. Alright guys, so there's actually not that many highlights for you. We played 5 games, I think it was. We lost 2 of them. The first game, the guy was ridiculous. At one point I was like, this guy's got to be top 100 every single month. In 20 minutes into the game he was winning 4-0, and I just gave up. I put the controller down. I was like, I'm done. I quit with this. I can't get back into it. And yeah, I searched his name on Forehead. I couldn't find anything, so I don't know how, like, why I was either playing so bad or that guy was so good and wasn't finishing as high as I thought he was in Foot Champs. He was definitely an elite player. He was absolutely incredible, and he just, I don't know what it was, he just wouldn't give me an opportunity at all. He was an amazing defender and an even better attacker. So yeah, we lost that game. And then the last game that I've just played today, I lost 1-0 to a 88th minute goal, and I think we lost one on penalties as well, which you'll see in the highlights, and again I should have won. So we're like 3 for 2. So obviously this team isn't the greatest, But it was quite fun, I'll be honest. I actually really enjoyed using Alex Hunter again. I don't know about you guys, but since playing through the journey, it's always fun to use his card. Obviously, having that backstory to him and whatnot, it's pretty fun. But yeah, overall, not a bad team. Paul Scholes, I honestly can't give an opinion on him. I took a few long shots with him, and I thought like maybe one of these have a chance at going in, but it never really did. And well, it never did, and never looked like it was threatening too bad. So I can't really give my opinion on him. Obviously, there's definitely better alternatives out there. I'm not sure what his cost is, but I'd say Kanze is a lot better. Like, in my true opinion, obviously they're two completely different type of players. Obviously, I think they're both 5'7", and obviously Kante's just got the pace, he's just not got the shooting. But overall, Scholes was an alright card. I definitely wouldn't recommend you go and waste some coins on him. There's definitely better players out there, especially with Team of the Season. There's a lot of players out there, like Vieira, who was in this team. He is a lot better, and even Marquisio was a lot better in my opinion. But if you want to do the SBC, I'm not sure if it's still out or not, but if it is, I'd recommend it just for the 45k pack, because you can do it quite cheap. I think it only costs around 20k, which is pretty decent. It cost me like 30k, and obviously I used an untradeable Team of the Season in there. But anyway, guys, we are coming up to the end of the highlights. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I'm not sure what my uploading schedule is going to be like at the moment. I've got a wrestling tournament on Saturday, so I'm trying to focus on that a little bit. So that's why I've not been uploading every other day, and it's been like 3 days in between videos. But after that, I should be straight back to uploading every other day. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like if you have. And as always, guys, make sure you all have an absolutely incredible day. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace.